Hello there and welcome to Horizon's a new video game review. Back after a couple of months with another pickup video. Lots of stuff going on at the moment, so yeah, not the easiest time to make videos. But yeah, the last couple of months have given me a bit of time to get some absolute gems and pretty inexpensive ones at that. A lot of these games do not cost much at all, so it's an added bonus obviously. So yeah, let's get down to some awesome pickups, and if you haven't subscribed, please do so now. Horizon's a new needs you to subscribe. I'm almost at 100 subscribers, so it'd be great to cross that boundary and move forward. So yeah, if you like the video, please like, share, all of that stuff, and let's get down to it. So I'd like to start today's video by just sending a huge shout out and thanks to GameZone Birdroom. They're one of my favourite YouTube creators and it's an absolutely fantastic channel. You don't just get video game reviews and unboxings, you also get birds, a great combination. So I'll put a link in the description. Please check out GameZone Birdroom, and thanks so much for sending over the first donation to Horizon's Anew. And that is our first pickup of the day, Athlete Kings. This game is pretty awesome. I spent half an hour with it and I had to delete that gameplay because I absolutely sucked. It takes a little bit of getting used to the controls and everything, and there was no chance in hell I was gonna put that gameplay footage on this video. I went back to it and recorded some more footage which sucked a little bit less, and that's what you're seeing here. But yeah, I intend to spend a lot of time with this one because it takes a little bit of getting used to. But I mean, just look at that box art. There is not a dull colour on there, and the game is just like that as well. Really vibrant and colourful. The graphics are awesome, and it also has, the Saturn was capable of doing sort of high-res titles, and this definitely has that. The titles look amazing, the backgrounds look amazing. There's like cityscapes and sunsets in the background. They look absolutely amazing. So yeah, I was having a lot of fun with this, and I'm going to do a review on it once I've mastered it, because yeah, I really want to see what all this has to offer. But yeah, some of the gameplay was just hilarious. Just imagine, you know, going down and pole vaulting but not actually making it even a quarter of the way up and then just falling straight back down onto the track. That was the level of of me sucking that we're talking about. But yeah, great fun, great game, and thanks to GameZone Birdroom for sending this over. Really awesome. Another Saturn game. This one I went to a shop and they had it there, and I took it to the register and the guy looked for it, and in the end they couldn't find it, so couldn't take it home. Which seems to happen a lot in these second-hand shops. They have all this stuff on the shelves and then you go to buy it and half the time they can't find the CD. So I went home and I was like, you know what, that looked really good and I really want it. So I went on eBay and found a copy that was actually really cheap. That is Gen War. This one is quite an early Saturn release, but doesn't suffer from any of the you know, the problems that a lot of early Saturn games had. It's 3D gameplay, the 3D looks great, the textures are decent, the draw distance is not amazing, but it's not distracting either. It's done in a good way. It kind of looks like they really put a lot of effort into optimizing this game for the Saturn, so you know, it runs really smoothly and there's no obvious sort of pop in and stuff. You know, it's not the best looking game ever, you know, and then it doesn't really match a lot of PlayStation stuff, but for the Saturn it's really good, and it's got lots of full motion video stuff on there, 90s cheese all over the place. Yeah, and the story's really good about aliens and space travel and these sorts of things. So yeah, really highly recommend picking this one up for the Saturn. It doesn't get a lot of love, it seems like. I never heard of it before, and I've never really seen it on other YouTube channels before. So yeah, kind of an obscure one, but highly recommend. And now sort of going to the other end of the spectrum. This game really sucks. I knew it did. I had seen a lot of videos about it, and I was like, probably not going to get that because it really sucks. But then I saw some gameplay of someone driving one of the Sega rally cars in this game, and my intrigue got the better of me, and I was like, okay. And to be honest, the box art is really nice as well. So I was like, maybe it's not as bad as I think. And that is Sega Touring Car. It is as bad as I think. This game has got great box art, great CD, great menus, and the music is great. The visuals are not the best ever, but they're okay. But the gameplay absolutely sucks. I mean, I don't know how they would sit down and test this game and play it and think, yeah, that's fine, let's just send that on out. It's horrific. It really is bad gameplay. And it's based on an arcade game, which I'm pretty sure wasn't this bad. So I don't know what happened. But you cannot play this game with a normal Saturn controller. Impossible. I tried it. I was like, this is unplayable. I had my 3D controller. I tried that. It was a bit better, to be honest. Just because of the fact the analog stick goes back to the center, that makes all the difference. So with that, it's sort of passable, but still, it's just awful. It's good to have in the collection, but yeah, there's no mastering it. It's just bad, which is a shame because this could have been a real big hit. You know, considering how many awesome racing games there are on the Saturn, it's just a bit weird to have one that sucks this bad. But it does, and I'll be doing a review on this one because there's a lot of material to cover on why this is such a bad game. And going back to the good side of things, I was a little bit worried about getting this game because I was like, am I going to be able to play it as it was meant to be played? Because you should really have a light gun to play this game. But I took a chance because I wanted to see what it was like, you know, and that is Virtua Cop 2. And it plays really well, and I play it with the Saturn 3D controller, and that works pretty well. It's not as good as a light gun, but light guns don't work on modern TVs, and I haven't got a CRT or anything like that, so that's the only option. But actually I was quite surprised how easy it is to play. It looks fantastic, and anyone who says that the Saturn can't handle 3D, show them this game. This is from legendary game designer Yu Suzuki, who made Shenmue 3 and all of the Shenmues and a variety of other stuff. But yeah, highly recommend this game. Lots of fun, lots of cheese, and yeah, just wish I could have played it more at the arcade back in the day. Sticking with Yu Suzuki, another one of his arcade classics. This one is available on the Dreamcast as well, but I saw this and the box art, just fell in love with the box art, and it was pretty cheap, and I thought I'll give it a go. That is Ferrari F355 Challenge. Just look at that glorious box art. You just got to get it, right? I do want to get this on the Dreamcast so I can kind of compare, but this game and the other PlayStation 2 game that I've got here, I would say they are verging on PlayStation 3 graphics because they look so good. Absolutely amazing. Now this is not an arcade racer. I found that out the hard way. It's more sort of simulation based. It's really difficult. It takes a lot of getting used to. There's all kinds of sort of difficulty modes and aids that you can get, like, you know, braking aids and like keeping your tires on the tracks and things like that. So yeah, if you turn all of those off, you're screwed pretty much. So yeah, it's going to take me a little bit of time to build up to getting good at this game, but I'm willing to put in the time. But yeah, highly recommend that one. Another absolutely gorgeous PlayStation 2 game that is pretty much PlayStation 3, Tekken 5. This is my first Tekken experience. Never played a Tekken game before. and what a great place to start. Gorgeous visuals, great gameplay, kick-ass music as well. Today I've just been listening to it on Spotify. Absolutely amazing. And yeah, as a first experience of Tekken, I'm definitely going to be playing more Tekken games. And this one has Tekken 1, 2 and 3 on it as well to play, which is part of the reason I got it, because that's like 4 games for the price of one. So yeah, really cool. And lastly, I played this game on the Sega Mega Drive collection and I was just blown away by it. I like all the other games in the series, but this one was so good I just had to have a physical copy and one for the actual hardware, and that is Shadow Dancer. Now, I love Revenge of Shinobi, I love Shinobi 3, but Shadow Dancer, I don't know what it was about this game. The aesthetic was just so gorgeous. Like, the graphics are gorgeous, and it's got this kind of, I don't know, post-apocalyptic kind of, cities with fire in the background and stuff. And you have a dog that you can control who can take out enemies for you. I mean, that's pretty cool by itself, right? But yeah, this game, I highly recommend having a go at it. It's not the longest game or the most difficult of the Shinobi games, but if I had to pick one Shinobi game, this one would be it. And that is it for, the last couple of months pickups. Yeah, some really great games out there that are pretty cheap, so check them out if you can. Check out GameZone Birdroom's channel down in the description. And thanks again for sending over Athlete Kings. And yeah, if you haven't subscribed, please do so. Like, share, and I'll see you next time.